What's up, y'all? Hey, what's going on, guys? Thought I'd make this video here because today's topic is going to be for, feeling joy and how feeling joy is a good momentum to start turning things around. So, and happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Happy St. Patrick's, and, if you guys are out there drinking, just be safe and stay off the road. Stay at your friend's house and just, be sure to not drink and drive. You hear this so much already, but seriously, just keep it safe. You don't want any more trouble during the holidays. That's something that's always happening nowadays. There's always trouble during holidays that's based around, irresponsibility, cause and effect and stuff like that. But I'm not a know-it-all, so I'm not gonna sit here and nag about all that. Just keep it safe. And I have my stuff right here for St. Patrick's just as well. Got my little green here. Got this. I made this about a couple months ago at work, because I work at a nursing facility. So the activities department, we usually have beads and stuff that we make for the residents for activities and such. Then I also have my necklace here. This one I didn't make. This one was from a coworker of mine that made this for me. So very nice of her. And it feels like a good luck charm somewhat. Because when you have a good luck charm, you kind of have an energy around it. Whether it's crystals or any piece of equipment or material thing that you just carry with you or you wear. It gives you some sort of energy and luck that kind of gears you towards a lot of positive energy. But yeah, anyway, keep doing it. Yeah, so for today's video, we're going to talk about, how feeling joy is a good momentum. That'll be the title for the most part. Feeling joy is a good momentum, and how to start turning things around in your life. Because, nobody's happy all the time, and that's a fact, and everybody already knows that. But at least when you're consciously aware of certain things in your life that you want to change, like I said in my other video, that consciousness to want to change is usually what will help you start changing things up. Because I was watching about how a subconscious video, and it was covering the person talking in the subconscious video about how the subconscious mind works. Was basically saying, when you shed light, or how did he word it? I always forget how the words go once I'm trying to speak of it. But basically it's when you have when you shed awareness or consciousness upon something, then you're bringing more awareness into it. Basically, it's no longer going to be embedded in your deep subconscious mind. Once you start becoming aware of something, you're putting your awareness around it, then you're pretty much putting your consciousness into it. Then you have now the chance to change things, because you're awake and your mind is aware of it. So yeah, because when you feel joy, it's usually a good vibration. It uplifts your spirit and your energy. And what's good about it is, when I say momentum, I mean that because when you're starting off with anything, especially with your change of perception of life and your attitude, usually, like anything else, it just takes practice. It's something you have to do every day, almost every day, until you get the hang of it. So you're not going to start off easy. It might just be here and there. You might feel good here and there, and you might have bits and pieces of it, of what feels good and what makes you happy here and there. But you'll go back down to a certain normal energy of the energy that you already had before. You'll have your fluctuations where you're feeling good some days, but over time you're starting to kind of go back to where you were before. And that's why I'm saying, with repetition, that repetition that you have over time will become the momentum, and then you'll start to feel a lot better and more good, like, all the time. And that's what's gonna really change your life around. Because, like, how law of attraction and law of assumption, Abraham Hicks and Neville Goddard and a lot of, like, manifestation coaches, what they will often tell you is, feeling is the secret. And that's true, because all you really have to do is just feel what you want in order for you to manifest it. It really just takes the feeling. All it takes is the feeling of it, like in your mind and within you. And when you can feel it, you can pick up vibrations that'll, attract to you those similar or like things. And so that's like one way that you could start to eventually just turn things around and shape your life the way that you want to, because you're already in that momentum. So you just kind of start off slow, and over time it just becomes more repetitive, which then becomes your new normal, right? And that's pretty much it. It's just feeling is the secret. But I realized that when you're at a certain vibration of, like, joy, and you're generally cheerful and you're happy, especially if people aren't used to it, it might throw some people off in your life, like, where is this guy, or where is this girl getting, like, where is this person getting all this energy and joy and change of attitude all of a sudden? Even if it's something positive, you will kind of notice certain reactions from people around you that they're not used to it. And the funny thing with it is, and this is just a general saying, like, when things are going good in your life, and you're feeling good, and you're happy, and things that are, are going towards the direction that you want, and your vibration is lifted, you will, it's like, you kind of start to pick up on haters and stuff. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, you start to kind of filter out the people who really are with you. Like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And then other people around you are pretty much clapping with you because you feel good, and then they see that you feel good, and your energy's changing, and they're riding right along with you. And then there's people that are just haters. Like, they seemed happy before, but when you start coming around, changing up your vibe, then it kind of, like, their smile, like, kind of, like, goes away. It's almost like you decided to change who you are. You decided to change your energy, and now these people want to fucking hate on you and shit. Like, that's how you know you're filtering out the people who are really messed up, and the people who are really good to be around you, Because feeling joy and just being someone who's not always happy, I'm not saying that we're not always happy, but all I'm saying is someone who's generally cheerful and who has, like, an uplifted, positive momentum of energy. You kind of, like what I was saying was, when you pick up on haters, it's almost like you really are definitely gonna meet people in your life who they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you moving up in life and raising your frequency, raising your vibration. They want to bring you down. And they might even be testing you. Because that's all they are. They're just fucking haters. And you don't fucking need them. Because you seem to be like some sort of, like, threat to their own well-being and happiness. So it's, some things, like I always say in my videos, some things are just hard to explain, because when I speak on these videos, I usually have to channel it within me, and oftentimes spirit will have to tell me, like, if this is the right video for me to make right now. And you know, like I said, I do have a list of different video topics that I want to cover later on. So I just can't pick randomly. I have to actually pick which one out of the list that I want to actually talk about. And that's what I try to do. Whatever spirit is guiding me to, that's where I'm going to gravitate towards. Because some videos that I'll pick doesn't feel right at this time. But other topics, I have like an energy towards it to where I just want to make, I have the need to want to make the video. And so that's where I feel like my spirit is guiding me towards that video. I can make a video off of this topic like today. So yeah, feeling joy is a good momentum. The feeling of joy is a good momentum, because once you start getting it into like a repetitive kind of thing in your life, that becomes your new normal. That becomes your new vibration. This is the new normal. Like, instead of being down here where you're like low and your flow is not really, you know, you're just kind of down here. Once you get that momentum and you start to pick it up, you naturally raise your vibration to where you're just going higher and higher, and that becomes your new normal. And again, I am not saying that you're going to be up here all the time, because that's not normal either. You know, it's just being joyful and generally cheerful and being happy and at least positive becomes your new normal, and that's your new momentum. And that's all that you want to try to be, at least, is just try to be within a stable place in your life where you're mostly good for the most part. You don't want to always be up and down and up and down. And I addressed that in the other video. You want to have your consistency. So you want joy and having a more positive energy or vibration to be your new normal. That you want that to be your consistency, instead of like you're up and you're down and you're up and you're down. Because you'll kind of observe with some people who have their ups and downs in your life, that shit is not normal, man. You're asking me, to be honest, that's really stressful for your body, your mind, and your energy and your spirit. Constantly just going up and down, fluctuating with your emotions. One day you're going to be like, go giddy, and the next day you're going to be all down and depressed and angry and upset and going off on people that are around you. Then the following day you're all happy and cheerful again. That shit is some crazy bipolar shit. Go see a fucking doctor. Go see a healthcare professional. Because we're talking about consistency here and being stable. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This was a shorter video than I wanted. I usually try to make my videos a lot longer, but some topics I can go off a lot longer, and I can do an extension on this video and cover more. And I'm just making excuses because this camera of mine is not really meant for long recordings. It's a digital camera, really meant for picture taking. But hang on. Well, I was trying to look at what kind of camera this is called, like these kind of cameras. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just make sure to keep your momentum good, stay consistent, and just stay within a frequency that you're comfortable with. And you know, you gotta start slow, because at first, you know, you're gonna have moments of here and there that feel good, and you're picking up your vibration. But this is a process, guys. It's not overnight. It does take time, and it will take time. But at least when you're consciously aware of things in your life that aren't going the way you want, that's a good thing. That's an absolutely good thing, because now you're shedding awareness. You're putting awareness and realization upon something that you didn't realize or notice before. So in other words, something that you once didn't notice that was always there, now you're starting to see it. Now you're shedding light upon it, which now you can see. Therefore, you're conscious of it. And that's your chance to make that change. You know? And that's how you pretty much just, or that's not the only way, but that's one way you could slowly, but in increments, eventually, you know, turn things around in your life and you'll be good. And happy St. Patrick's Day again. And, you know, have a good day, guys. I'm going to touch up on this video some more, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.